Hey guys, and welcome back for episode 2 of the main scenario for patch 4.2. We're going to pick up straight where we left off with Alphano. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So it looks like what we're going to get this time, a green tea tabletop set, right? Alphano is eager to find the pawnbroker. Everything in order, then let us proceed to Kagane Dori and find the master of Shofoku Shikaiten. I hope that's how you say it. I hope I'm not butchering that, guys. Please let me know in the comments if I'm absolutely butchering that, which I probably am. So, where are we off to next? So, closest one would be the markets. Let's head down here and take the Ethernet shards. There we go. And once again we have made it. So we've got a couple of pawnbrokers to speak to in this area. We might have had customers like those you described. So many people come through, it's difficult to remember. Perhaps you could jog my memory by making a purchase. No? Well, you can't blame a woman for trying. Okay, so it's not that one. A very good samurai and a maiden. Never seen him. Now, if you don't have any business with me, make way for someone who does. Okay, this isn't the pawnbroker that we seek either. Is this the one? There seem to be a few people gathered. Probably should have guessed this one first. Welcome, good madam. Welcome. Will you be buying or? Ah, so you've heard tell of the Rogan and Samurai's katana. Small wonder, it's a final example of its kind. One moment. Dare I hope you have found our pawnbroker? Excellent work, Owen. And that is the katana? There can be no doubt it is Gosetsu's blade. The craftsmanship is exquisite, is it not? And you will be pleased to know that the pledge has just expired. I should be glad to sell it to you, assuming you have the coin. This is no ordinary weapon, you understand. It is priced accordingly, but if you are serious, I suggest you act quickly, as several noted collectors have already expressed an interest. The blade represents conclusive proof of Gosetsu's survival. I suppose this could be considered a necessary cost in securing a safe return, yet it is not a decision I can make alone, least of all when our nation has scarce begun to rebuild. I'll pay. Nay, my friend, grateful though I am of the offer, I cannot ask this of you. It isn't enough to know what Gosetsu is alive and well. Yugiri, wait, the Scions will buy the katana. Pray, consider it a gift. Master Alphano, your kindness is touching truly, yet in matters of coin, would Mistress Tataru not expect to be consulted? Come now, our friend would never have relinquished his blade were the need not great. And are we not bound by honour to help a friend in need? I say we are, and I am sure Tataru would wholeheartedly agree. It's settled then. You have made a wise choice, my friend. Such pieces are few and far between. Now, if you would be so good as to come this way, I shall prepare the necessary papers. Okay, so we bought Gosetsu's blade. If I may ask, sir, after he visited your establishment, do you perchance know where the old samurai went? He is our friend, and we would return his weapon to him. A friend of yours, you say? I see. Well then, I suppose there can be no harm in telling you. No sooner than I had provided him with the requested sum than his pretty young companion began clamouring for dango. I duly recommend those served at the Yumeneko tea house. And thither did they set off. Clamouring for dango, can these truly be the same people? It makes no sense. Some manner of code perhaps, but it avails us naught to speculate. Let us go to this tea house and see if we can pick up their trail. Okay. So in this episode, that quest was really short, so we're gonna play for a couple of quests before we even think about wrapping up, as we've only just started. I hope you guys have all been well since the last episode. Make sure you leave me comments and tell me how you're getting on, because I do check every time a new episode comes out. So, you know, let's keep the chatter up, as it were. We'll head down to the tea house and see if we can catch up with Gosetsu. So we got Ume here. But of course, I remember, how could I forget a pair like that? The most beautiful girl you'll ever see, scoffing down Dongo, as if her life depended on it, while the old samurai looked on, not quite what he expected, I'll wager. Far be it from me to gossip about my customers, but he was planning to spirit her away across the Ruby Sea, out of reach of her family, no doubt. When the girl had finally had her fill, they set off in the direction of the Shiokaze whole story, presumably to find someone discreet with a boat. So Gosetsu makes for Doma. But this woman who travels with him, the more I hear about her, the more I wonder if she can truly be Yotsuga. Okay, and that's it. We've completed the quest, and we've got the table topper as well. We'll carry straight on into the next quest with Yukiri here. So Gosetsu's trail leads to the sea, and that is where Yukiri would go. While doubts remain over the identity of Gosetsu's travelling companion for now, we can but follow the trail. Come, let us away to the pier and make ready to sail. With luck, Alasei will have already joined Master Soroban and Mistress Tataru there. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so let's head to Pier 2. We're quite near 2 anyway, but we'll quickly teleport just to make it a little bit easier. It says okay, I'll make the quick jump to the hostelry and just run down Pier 2. Have a chat with Soroban, see if we can get the boat over to Doma. Okay, so excellent timing, my friends. Mistress Alasei arrived mere moments ago. All went well at my end. Gyodu met with an Imperial officer and wielded his way to some new information. It seems the troops who recently arrived in Kogane came directly from Garlemald. The Imperials based here have been kept in the dark. And that's not all. A contingent of the aforementioned troops are preparing for deployment to the Ruby Sea. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they picked up Gosetsu's trail. Then your information matches ours. We are quite certain that Gosetsu seeks to cross the mainland. I'm sorry, did I hear you right? You used the Scion funds to buy Gosetsu's katana at the asking price. Aye, well, we were in some haste and it seemed worthwhile gesture. Speaking of which, here is the contract of sale. Pray see that the man is paid. That Thal's beard. You agreed to this? Give me straight. Well, it's not like the search can wait. You'd best be on your way. But Alphino, we need to talk. I want you to come straight to the offices as soon as you're back. Promise me. Oh, very well. I shall call upon you as soon as I return. First, let us go to the Ruby Press. If Gosetsu has already set sail, the sentries there are sure to have seen them. Okay, looks like we're going to have a small trial now. Tataru seemed rather vexed, did she not? Ever the melodramatist. I am sure our finances can stretch to a single sword. Remind me to explain the value of such gestures when we next see her. Ah, but I digress, we have work to do. Okay, so let's head into the trial. Or what appears to be a trial, at least. Now, I heard there were some issues with this earlier. You know, I beat Raban Savage Mark II but it looks like they may have resolved themselves. So hopefully we'll keep our fingers crossed and we'll get through this without a scratch.
Right.
But
I suggest we begin by learning what we can from the sentries.
we'll see what happens.
What's going on out there?
Travelers, are you? You may wish to postpone your plans. The Garleans have launched an attack on the Confederacy. We have no reason to believe they'll turn their attention here, but for your own safety, I suggest you return to Kugane.
Looks like there's a new Garlean ship in town. Guys, make sure to tell me in the comments what you've been looking forward to most in 4.2.
The Garleans bear no love for the Confederacy. But with Doma lost to them, why would they attack?
Unless Yotsuyu is on that island.
Even if she isn't, our allies are under attack and they need our help.
We will help them while you remain with Soroban. Arguing will only delay us. Is that clear?
Fine, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Soroban, we may need to make a swift exit. See that the boat is ready to sail at a moment's notice.
It shall be done.
What, and you're going to swim there, are you?
'Tis the quickest way, and you may rest assured I've been practicing.
Yeah. Okay, Alphina's got no talent.
Come.
An opening. Your defense is lacking. Leave this to me.
Always nice to see new designs, something magic tech mobs, so it's a bit of a new fresh model there. Patch. Gives us some insight into what Garland will up to in the off patches. They must have a lot of up, down and down patches. Keep deciding your enemy. Down. Looks like that's the last one. Okay. Sprint up there and get there a little bit quicker. So guys, how are you all enjoying 4.2 so far? Let me know in the comments. Do you think it's lived up to expectations? Was it worth the wait? Oh, we found Gosetsu and Yotsuyu already.
Lady Yotsuyu, we're here to rescue you. Please, come with us.
Stay back, Tsuyu.
Is he all right?
Gozetsu!
Okay, looks like it's time for us to take out the last of the
Damn
guard,
it!
maybe.
We took too long. Change of plan. Eliminate host. All forces, attack!
Okay, so at the moment it doesn't look like we're getting involved with the Garleans and their main storyline for friendship purposes, so that might that'll be one of the next ones I make videos on. That as well. Might have taken out the wrong order here. Okay, we'll take the magic pick out first this time, because that one's another certain hit us.
The art of my forebears.
Too many on this one. might get overwhelmed here.
Focus. Release!
Need some of the other guys take down one. Oh god, almost. Okay, they're all starting to self-destruct now. Let's take out as many self-destruct things in. Probably going to be able to take out these three. Down. This one's getting self-destruct. Should survive the explosion. Yeah, looks like we're going to be fine. That looks like it may be the end of the trial. There we go. So duty complete.
Gosetsu, thank the heavens.
Yugiri, my friends, the Kami were kind to guide your steps this way.
It's over. The Imperials are retreating. I suppose we have you to thank for that. But they would never have come here were it not for her. I had a bad feeling the moment your samurai friend arrived with that woman in tow.
Do not be afraid, Suyu. These people are my friends.
Friends.
Forgive me, but at the risk of souring the mood, I believe you owe us an explanation. You may start by telling us what happened at Doma Castle.
Of course. I'll not begrudge you that. As you know, we were trapped inside the keep when it collapsed. But even as the roof crumbled above us, so too did the floor below. We were swept out into the One River, where we would surely have drowned had a stout wooden door not chanced to float by, offering us a raft of sorts. Exhausted, we drifted out to sea, at the mercy of the tides, which saw fit to dispense us on a desert island.
She was with you the entire time.
Seems like Gusetsu wanted that honourable death and it was denied to him.
Aye. 'Twas her kimono which saved her from Hien's blade, believe it or not. Some Garlean witchcraft in the weave. But it offered precious little protection against the fall. Though she survived, she awoke bereft of all.
A trick, surely.
That was my first thought, aye. And I contemplated cutting her down and being done with it. Contemplated it long and hard. Yet the Kami saw fit to deliver us from certain death. 'Twas their will that we survive, both of us, together. And together we shall go before our master. He shall be the one to judge.
Judge what?
She's your prisoner, old man. Do with her as you will. Call her Tsuyu, or whatever else tickles your fancy.
'Twas a name given out of necessity whilst on the road. Nothing more.
As you say. But remember this. Our people suffered much at that woman's hands. When the time comes, I trust you won't let emotion blind you to what needs to be done.
You have my word.
This is the question.
Well, I must be going. I have an unholy mess to clean up. You should be on your way too, before the Imperials decide to take another tilt. Oh, and we'll overlook the tithe this once.
When someone's lost their
You're
memory
welcome.
and hasn't know, is not the same person essentially, do you still execute them based on their previous crimes? Is a bit of a moral dilemma. We'll see what these guys decide as the story goes on. I think that will do it for episode 2 of the main scenario 4.2. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to get more, and make sure you leave your comments down in the comment section if you're enjoying the video or if there's any improvements you feel I can make. And likewise, just if you want to have a chat with me, I look forward to seeing you again for episode 3. Hope you're enjoying the main scenario. You know, it's not got too deep yet, but hopefully we'll see a bit more as we go forward. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode, and see you again soon, guys. Bye.